Aw, man. I have to read all these comics this week.
You don't have to read all those comic books. You can just read your top 5.
Wow. That's a great idea.
And while you're at it, can you give me a cheeseburger?
Are you paying for it?
I'm a little strapped for cash right now.
Then no. Hi, I'm Jason Inman, and I love to read comic books. That's why in the week of August 28th, I decided not to read all the comic books that were published by one company. I decided to give you my top 5 must-buy books of August 28th from any company in the world. I'm going to tell you these are the comic books, the top 5 comics that you should be reading this week. But before I get all of that, don't forget to go to majorspoilers.com, the comic book website where they know that you love comic books, and we do too. But enough of this jibba-jabba, let's get to my top 5 in no particular order. Let's go! Batman Superman number 3. This is a very surreal book, but it's so surreal and enjoyable. This is the reason why this is a must-buy for anybody. It is perfect. You have Batman, you have Superman, you have this amazing, beautiful J. Lee art. It looks like paintings. It looks like you are watching Shakespeare with a pencil mixed with some little bit of colors. It's so great. The story is good. You have Batman and Superman in the alternate Earth meeting Earth 2 Superman, Earth 2 Batman. Wonder Woman shows up with a demon, and Darkseid shows up for a small cameo somewhere. Then Wonder Woman gets fighting a demon, and then Superman thinks that Batman's betrayed him with the kryptonite, and it just keeps continuing and continuing. It almost has a very fairy tale-like quality to it. The issue gets even better with an emotionally packed flashback by Yildar Sine. They try to do the classic Silver Age thing where Alfred's driving through Smallville and his car breaks down and he meets up with Jonathan Kent and Clark Kent. There's a very funny scene between Bruce and Clark as, I believe, 12-year-olds, and they're trying to play baseball. Bruce can't hit any ball, and Clark's like, haven't you ever played baseball before? And he's like, no, I've been training. And he flips Clark completely over shoulder, does some ninja moves on him, calls him Farboy. It's a brilliant, brilliant moment between these two and gets you really hardcore in the feels. This book is one of the best books out there. This book is a book that you must be reading, not just because it has Batman and Superman in it, but because Greg Pak is giving us a very interesting and a very new take on the Man of Steel Dark Knight relationship. Buy it. Justice League number 23. So this is the end of the Trinity War. I'll tell you what. I didn't see this coming. Well, a little bit because of spoilers, but you know. I was a little worried about who the outsider was going to be, who they were going to reveal him to be, because if you know back in the Silver Age, the outsider was Alfred. And they kind of gave some clues away that this was Alfred. Well, this book confirms that, spoilers, it is Alfred. The outsider is Alfred. He is from Earth 3. He is the Alfred of Owlman from Earth 3's crime syndicate. And he has been here since the beginning of the New 52, when Darkseid attacked the Justice League. He came through with the Atom, the girl Atom that is in the Justice League right now. So she's not a traitor to the Justice League of America. She's a traitor for Alfred, who has been manipulating all these events. There's a little bit of hocus pocus stuff where you're just like, this is stupid, because the Atom puts a silver chunk, not a silver chunk, but a kryptonite chunk inside Superman's brain. That's what made him do the heat vision and make all Dr. Light all extra crispy. It doesn't really jive with me, but the cool thing that does jive is that Pandora's box is not a box, it's a doorway. It's sort of like a mother box. You get it? Oh, so it's sort of a box. And it opens up a doorway to Earth 3. Alfred brings the crime syndicate to Earth. This is the setup for Forever Evil. Now, it's a little bit ridiculous for one event to set up another event, but in this aspect, I think it's kind of cool because you get to learn that Outsider has been there manipulating events since the beginning. Like, he's maybe the reason why New Coke exists in the New 52. Who knows? Maybe it is. So it won me over, Jeff Johns, you tricky bastard. You won me over. And that's all I gotta say. That's why Justice League 23 is a buy it. Doctor Who Prisoners of Time number 8. It's a little fitting that the 8th Doctor, the Doctor that is from a 1990s Fox TV movie, yes, that is 100% true. Look it up on Wikipedia. Do not doubt me. The art by Robert Language is a little bit cartoony, but it fits because this whole issue is nothing but fun. So the 8th Doctor shows back up to San Francisco, picks up his movie companion again, and he takes her on a little adventure. They show up on a farm planet. They go meet some aliens, but the aliens have like the 90s retro, like Conehead style heads and the 90s style sunglasses. They just look so horrible and ridiculous, but it just comes off as fun. They go up to the alien spaceship. They get locked in a janitor closet in the alien spaceship, and eventually the Doctor saves the day until like his villain for the whole series shows up, and he looks like such a 90s villain. He's got basically a blanket over him, and he's got looks like junky stuff on his chest, and it's not very impressive, but the whole idea of this adventure, he's the doctor that we don't know we don't know anything about this doctor. We've got 2 hours with this doctor. This is the doctor, Paul McGann doctor, who when he showed up in Luther, every time I was like, the doctor, there you are, man. Go watch the Luther on BBC. That's another must buy. I don't know if you haven't seen that. Must buy. You can't must buy BBC, but find a way to do it. Paul McGann is a doctor that I've always wanted to know the most about, so that we get to spend a whole issue with him and no other doctors is very charming to me. And it's a lot of fun. If you could just revert back to your child self and get into this mindset, revert back in time with the doctor, you will enjoy this issue. This is a buy it. FF number 11. This book is weird, like your cousin from Arkansas weird, but it's so weird it's good. It's weird like your cousin from Arkansas weird good. If you get what I'm saying, connect the dots on those kids. So anyways, basically, Julius Caesar time traveled and he's now a teacher at the FF Academy, the Future Foundation, and he's showing kids how to conquer 101. Maximus, the brother of Black Bull, is there, but he's going to conquer the world first, but not until he finds a snack. But he spends the whole time like hiding his Herbie robots. It's very, very funny. And then also the FF have an adventure where they meet up with a possible man who might or might not be Mr. Mixelpedalic. Look that up on the wiki. It doesn't tell me later. Because his son wants to go to the Future Foundation, and his son's name is Adolf Impossible. That is awesome. This book is chock full of craziness, and I love every minute. And it's possibly because the Mike Allred art is amazing. There is not a book out here that on the stands that is as kooky, as weird as this book. And you know what? It fits with the FF. I wish this was the Fantastic Four, not the FF. These should be the main cats. Because sadly, Fantastic Four, the main title, has been kind of boring, but this book has been really good from the start. It's still good. That is why it is a must buy. Buy this book, get it, and enjoy yourself some fun, crazy antics of a guy looking for a snack. Buy it. All-Star Western number 23. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying I'm crazy right now, but you're crazy because this book is fantastic. This book is awesome. And this book, just because it's a Western, doesn't mean it can't be one of the best books, one of the 5 best books of this week. This is why this book is awesome. So Jonah Hex is still stuck in the future, right? He leaves Gotham City with the ancestor, the descendant of one of the Arkhams. And he, in this order, he gets another gunfight. He gets into a bar fight. From there, he beds a chick. From there, he gets into a conversation about gay marriage. Yeah, I know, and it works. It's funny. From there, he gets into another gunfight, where in the gunfight, he kills the DC New 52 version of Wild Dog, that bad 80s character with the hockey mask. And then he gets captured by the police to only find out that Bruce Wayne Batman is his lawyer. Why is Bruce Wayne Batman his lawyer? Who knows? This book is awesome. The art by Justin Gray is etchy, like a Western. It works. This book has been nothing but nonstop fun. And that is something the DC New 52 sorely needs, and that is why this is a must-buy book of this week. And those are the top 5 books that you should buy this week. As always, go to majorspoilers.com, the comic book website where they know that you love comic books, and we do too. Leave in the comments what you want me to review next week, whether you want me to do top 5 books, top 5 graphic novels, you want me to go back to doing some DC, you want me to go back to doing some Marvel. Tell me in the comments. I will listen to what you say. Congratulations to Chris the Bliss for winning my comic book giveaway contest from last week. He or she is going to get a digital Thor God of Thunder digital code. I am doing another contest, and the prize this week is a digital code for Wolverine Season 1. You're going to get a completely no paper, full-on digital, free for you copy of Wolverine Season 1. All you have to do is share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter walls and email me the links in my YouTube channel so I can make sure you did it, because this is YouTube, this is the internet. I can't just take your word on it. But if you do prove me your word is good, like an old Western, like Jonah Hex Old Western, I will send you an awesome, awesome comic book of Wolverine Season 1. So, thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Jason Inman. Be seeing you.
Not like you should be scared for your life or anything.
You could be, training me right now. That I could beat Two-Face.
Let's just wing it. Let's get you some food at the Wendy's.
Of course, Batman.